One thing I greatly dislike is when someone who's never closed a real estate deal before in their life tell me what they need to do in order to close a real estate deal. It would be the equivalent of like going to a doctor, getting a diagnosis, and then telling the doctor, like, nah, like, I think I need this. I'm not even mad that you think you have the information. But what are you talking to me for then? Why did you even waste my time? So look, we conduct what's called a partner assessment call for all of our clients who like think they want to get started in real estate. They want to learn. They want mentorship from us. They potentially want to partner with us. We conduct dozens of these calls. And I'm not even trying to put this person on blast. If they're watching this, it's all love. But I had a young lady book a call. We conducted our partner assessment call. It's literally a scientific, like, we've been doing this for years. It's a series of questions to determine exactly where you are, what you know, and where you're trying to go, and how we bridge that gap. So we spend 90 minutes on this call getting to the bottom of exactly what she needs and how we can serve her. At the end of the call, she decides she definitely wants our assistance. She wants to take us up on our offer. She wants to partake in our service. Cool. I'm in the airport. I'm like, all right, well, I'm traveling, but I'll send you the invoice. I'll send you the agreement. Text me or text my team if you have any questions about the agreement or about the service. See you on the inside. So by the time I land, I don't hear from her or whatever. So I naturally follow up, just professional courtesy. And I hear back the next morning saying, hey, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to join. Now, the previous text from her was, I'm definitely joining. So I'm a little confused, but no big deal. Like, we don't want nobody in our program that don't want to be there. Then the next morning I get a DM that was like, yo, I definitely feel like I need to take you up on your mentorship, looking at your content, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So it's like, all right, no big deal. She's like apologetic for wasting my time and for the inconvenience of going back and forth. No big deal. Like, that's why we're here. That's just business. So let's do it. So boom, she joins, she pays, all is good. I've provided this service to hundreds of clients, hundreds. So we have a very specific process of how we can, get people from start to finish. There's a very specific process you need to follow. This process takes roughly 90 days, sometimes more, just depending on a number of variables. Neither here nor there. We are on day two, and I get this message. I don't think this program is for me. Now, like I said, I've coached hundreds of clients, so this is nothing new. I'm like, oh brother, here we go. Why isn't this program for you? She's like, well, the first chapter is all stuff I already know. Well, obviously it would be stuff you already know because she's a licensed real estate agent. So it's like, yeah, because everyone doesn't know what you know. Some people need a refresher, some whatever. It's the first chapter. How can you say the program is not for you? You didn't complete the program, right? She proceeds to tell me, my brokerage is telling me that everything that you offer, they can provide for free. You were with your brokerage before we even spoke. So either you or your brokerage didn't do your job of determining how you two can help one another get you where you want to go. How all of a sudden, now that you spent some money, now all of a sudden you're seeking out resources, and now all of a sudden your broker can help you close your first investment property. Now, I didn't even ask, like, is anyone in your brokerage investors? Have any of them ever bought a property? Like, or are they just talking? Even that is irrelevant because it's like, great, I'm glad they're being of a resource to you, but you paid us. We have a no refund policy. So you're not getting your money back. You got to go through this program, and then you could tell me if it's not for you or not. But like, we're not just going to be giving people money back because they got cold feet or changed their mind. It's just bad business to do so, and life doesn't work that way. But then I had a change of heart. I was like, you know what? I don't even like how this whole thing started with the back and forth twice. Here goes your money. Take your money back. No harm, no foul. Now, I'm sharing this story just to say that people want a result of something and are absolutely 9 times out of 10 not willing to do what it takes. Everybody wants to makeshift their way to success. I can give you 100 examples. I gave you the doctor example. Another one is like, hey, I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, you want to lose 20 pounds? Pay me $100 and I'm going to baby step handhold you to losing 20 pounds. Oh, since it's $100, I could do push-ups and sit-ups at home. Yo, you ain't been doing push-ups and sit-ups at home. So what makes you think because now I told you that it's worth $100 for me to hold you accountable and give you the necessary workouts, nutrition, etc. to lose 20 pounds, now all of a sudden you're a trainer and you can train yourself? So listen, if you are watching this and you're like, this sounds like me, or I don't see anything wrong with these people, I'm here to tell you, if you want a result and you don't have it now, you have to make a change. You cannot convince yourself that doing the same thing you're doing now is going to get you a result that you currently don't obtain or have. You gotta change your mindset. And if you don't want to change your mindset, that's fine. Stay where you are, but keep it real with yourself. And more importantly, keep it real with the people who are trying to help you, and stop wasting their time, please, especially mine. Thank you.